Hi, my name is Max. I'm a graduate student at the University of Minnesota in the Department of Ecology, Evolution, and Behavior, and I work with Eric Seablum and Linda Kinkle. And I came to Cedar Creek because I'm interested in plant community ecology and ecosystem ecology, and really interested in how global changes are affecting plants and terrestrial ecosystems. And so I knew that Cedar Creek is one of the best places in the world to do this sort of research.
Hi, my name is Molly. I just finished my third year in a PhD program here in the Ecology, Evolution, and Behavior, and I'm working on this enemy removal project with Max. I did my undergraduate degree at Washington University in St. Louis, where I worked at a research center, and so I knew I wanted to go to a school that had a research center and a research facility to kind of do field work. And so that's one of the reasons, and like the history and all of the data that come out of Cedar Creek really drew me to look at the University of Minnesota as a ecology program and a graduate program, and it really drew me here. We started at the same time and we took this foundational ecology course our first semester, and in that class you worked on a data set. We were able to get a data set out here for the enemy removal project, and we worked on it that first semester in the first couple of years of our graduate program, and we got so involved in the data and everything, we're actually writing up some scientific manuscripts this summer for publication.
So the enemy removal experiment is an experiment nested within the big biodiversity experiment. So within these different diversity plots, we spray pesticides to remove different consumer groups, such as foliar fungi or arthropods. So we'll spray a fungicide or an insecticide. And now we're interested in questions such as how does diversity interact with removal of these different consumer groups to affect the ecosystem and ecosystem processes such as plant production and primary productivity. And so that's what I'm interested in studying through my research and using the long-term data sets from this experiment. So we know that consumers can have effects on plant biomass through consumption, but what we don't know is that as plant diversity loss occurs, how that will influence these consumer effects. Will it amplify these consumer effects on plant biomass or potentially reduce it? And so we're interested in studying those interactions between diversity loss and the effects of consumers.
So one really awesome thing that I've discovered in my time at Cedar Creek is the ability to engage with a bunch of different groups of people. So Max and I were working on this in our graduate coursework. We use data from Cedar Creek in a lot of the undergrad classes, ITA and intro bio and ecology. I've also had the opportunity to do some outreach on either end. So I've done some stuff out at Cedar Creek with K through 12 students on the early learning, and then also some public facing, maybe older learners doing the Lunch with a Scientist talk. And so not only has Cedar Creek just been an awesome platform for me to become a better researcher and scientist, but it's really helped me become a better science communicator and thinking about my work in a lot broader context and engaging with a broader audience.